That's got me picturing a, like an X-Files Mulder and Scully kind of dynamic between Jack and Hoover there, except instead of Hoover being the skeptic, he's just never present or watching when anything happens. He went through the entire mission at the refinery without ever realizing there was a monster in the basement. Like, Hoover and Mackie were literally in the same room as the teleporter that Jack came out of at the very end, and they were both resolutely looking in the other direction when it happened. Just, perfect. Yeah, literally. I love that. Yes, exactly. Come now, Marsh. You can't think that just because you're putting your wads into gold, you don't have to pay taxes on it. Jack getting thrown around by the Shaggoth, knocking his own ass out by turning on the explosive gas in the wrong order 50 times. Good shit. Alright, I'm gonna get some water and then we're gonna start. I'll be right back. Oh, how are y'all liking the themed overlay, by the way? Okay, I'm back. I got some water. I have the water because I'm also currently drinking a pre-made old-fashioned cocktail that I put a bunch of ice in. So I'm a little baby who gets knocked out real easy. I am like 4 sips into this and extremely HLVRAI voice. I can already feel the effects. So I think tonight's going to be the night we break the world record. We're going 38 or below, baby. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. What exactly I'm feeling, we'll find out. Fire up a live split. Bring this over here. Bring up live split. Fire up the actual game. I really wish this would capture the opening, like, title things. Oh, hang on, did I forget to... Hang on. I still have level select here. I might actually need to fix my registry again. Hang on. This is easy, this is fixable. Okay, yeah, there it is. In-game load save. That needs to be off. We can leave level select on, I'm pretty sure. Full weapon equip. Oh. Player vulnerable, turn that off. Okay. Yep, that looks good. Alright, let's fire it up again. Of course it is. While the main room here may change themes, ultimately we are at all times playing the Gorbino's quest of streaming. Also, I tried to make my status bars change colors depending on theme, but it turns out that to get blend mode working in OBS, you need to recompile OBS yourself from source. Because blend modes still aren't natively supported, despite the OBS project expressing interest for incorporating that 3 goddamn years ago. I know. I checked. Yeah, we do need some kind of Gorbino-themed redemption. I just haven't thought of one. Traversing the grid of death has been so just broadly applicable. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen that one. We haven't murdered any eggs in a while. Remember the last areas of System Shock 2 when I was killing all those eggs and you kept sending the egg murderer redemption and it took me like 10 solid minutes to realize why? Good time. Yeah, unfortunately no eggs in the thing. As far as we know, anyway. We did a pretty thorough sweep for secrets, but I did not locate any colossal alien eggs. Or eggs of any other variety. Regardless, it is time to begin. As with our tradition, we are going to watch the opening cutscene the first time. It's the incredible pathos of Larson and other guy, whose name I don't remember.
Somehow, Whitey is watching the entire time. Alright, skip cutscene. Interestingly, I actually did do some research earlier. Yeah, exactly. I did do some research earlier. I watched a little bit of the world record run and some of the more median ones. I have reminded myself of what I need to do to go slightly faster. That said, I'm probably going to forget most of it. That one I didn't forget. I figured out how to do that. Turns out that's the one area at the top of the crater here that you can fall without breaking your legs. You gotta walk over that exact little divot. That saves like half a second.
Yes, sir. All right.
It is a really good intro sequence, though.
Hold still and I'll fix you up.
It does a bad job of building atmosphere, but it does a really good job of telling you exactly what this game thinks it's doing, which is being the aliens to the original movie's Alien. Placed him right. Excellent. Thanks for holding open the door, buddy. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, very much both in the more like the action focus, the expansion of the original scope, going for like a very different moment-to-moment feel.
Colonel, we could...
I couldn't tell you if it works. I think a lot of this game is very goofy, and I don't necessarily think a game being goofy, or even a follow-up to something that wasn't goofy, being goofy itself is necessarily bad. But I am on record on agreeing with the assessment of the most of this game. Hey! He faced the camera! That hasn't happened in a while. Real pros just run through the fire without even putting it out. Oh, but anyway, yeah, I'm already on record as agreeing with the assessment of the most of this game being G.I. Joe bullshit, though. So, you know, there's some room for improvement. Aliens absolutely had a tone. Like, it is more action-focused while also itself presenting a criticism of that action in the world of the movie itself. The whole thing about sending in the Marines with their heavily armed, you know, they got their smart guns and everything. and then they immediately encounter something that they are unprepared to deal with. And yet, it is still undeniably an action movie.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Area looks secure.
Yep. That is true.
Get us out of this.
Yeah, that's not even subtext. That is basically just text. Extremely HR Giger voice. I know production designers who use subtlety, and they are all cowards.
Maybe you will get us out of this.
Yeah, she's literally a survivor who gives like a perfectly accurate account of this thing that literally happened,
Okay.
and she is not believed, and people die because of it. Once again, no, people who use subtlety, and they're all cowards.
We got company.
Open door, thank you.
Damn it. Someone's trashed the room. Hold still, and I'll fix you up. We got company.
That's the sloppiest fight we've done in a while.
Thanks. I'll pull it together. We got some company.
Okay, good. We took enough damage that Williams comes over to us. And yeah, that was back when people actually made movies that were about things.
Let's do this.
Yeah, and the only survivor of them is the only one who decides, hey, maybe we should actually listen to the person who has experience with this.
We got company. Come out. So I can kill you. Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, but undeniably a great film. Kind of right in the sweet spot where you get enough cred that they let you spend that much money and time and like resources on a movie, but before you get so big of a head that you make Avatar and then spend 10 years making sequels to it. Oh yeah, that is true. We do know that they have shot part of the sequel, the singular one, Avatar 2. As far as I know, they have not produced anything for the ones beyond that, so yeah, it's entirely possible we only see one of those. Hey Pace, how's it going? Excuse me? Nailed it. Boy, we are still 20 seconds behind though. Hey, gotta talk about something. We've already, at length, dissected all of the possible thematic, both influences and statements that this game makes, so I mean, what else are we gonna talk about, right? No, you don't, buddy. You're staying here. Uh-oh. More problems?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Oh, that's sad. I feel that deeply. There's nothing worse than coming up to the perfect circumstances where you could adopt a cat but can't for any other reasons. Just heartbreaking. Hey, Collins, you better get your ass down here.
Yes, sir.
There he goes.
We're gonna die here.
Oh. Oh. My heart is melting in real time.
We're screwed. All right, okay. We're gonna die here.
Wow, that bad, huh? Sometimes I forget that people are that violently allergic to cats. There you go. Logical, simply shave the cat. No more problem. was gonna make a joke about getting a respirator with P100 filters like I have, but I actually don't know if P100 filters would keep out allergens. Actually, genuinely do not know. Oh, that sucks. God, have I ever told this story on stream? Have I ever told you the story about me being allergic to apples? Oh, hang on. Let me ice these goobers first. Get back here. That's right, buddy. You should run. You cannot kill me in a way that matters. Gang, I don't think we're gonna make the world record. I don't think we're gonna make it. Anyway. Oh, right. The story about me being allergic to apples. So, turns out that if you have, oh, hang on. 9, 8, 6, 3, 2. If you develop an allergy to hay fever, or you just have hay fever, in my case, it's something that I developed as I got older. I got more susceptible to it. It turns out that sometimes that can be comorbid with an allergy to apples and other, like, citrus type things. Never had any idea that that was a real thing, so for many, many years of my life, I would just bring apple slices to work. I would just happily eat, you know, various apple products. I said that really weird, implying I was eating iPods or something, but no, like, apple-based foods, things like, yeah, see, there you go, yeah, get my ass. Anyway, like, apple pies and such like that. And every time I would do this, I would just immediately, just within 30 to 45 minutes, just feel like absolute warmed over dog shit. Like, throat swelling up, coughing, just like, oh man, I feel so bad. I felt fine earlier. What's going on? What's wrong? I'm definitely not going to put any kind of causal relationship together here. Until one day, I was busy at work. I didn't have a chance to eat my lunch. And that was the one day I didn't feel like I was dying for the second half of my workday. And I realized, oh, it's because I didn't eat my fucking apple slices, because I'm allergic to goddamn apples. Oh, that is an all-time Tumblr post right there. God, he always has to die in front of the door. Always. Come on. Come on. Come on, Kron. There we go. Unfortunately, I have no such moral or finale to my tale of being allergic to apples. Just that's the end, no moral. I did not learn anything or change my habits in any way beyond just stopped eating apples. It's a shame. I liked him, you know? Come on. There you go.
DNA analyzed. Captain J.F. Blake.
Aww. That sucks. That is a shame. That's the only logical response.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. We'll be here. I don't think we're gonna make the world record, but I do think we're on track for a clear, which is nice. Surprisingly, drinking has not posed much of a problem with this. I mean, I certainly don't feel like my performance is enhanced in any way. But, I mean, we're not looking at like 2 minutes behind here. We're looking at like a perfectly reasonable 40-ish minutes. Which I have gotten more behind than that sober. So, I mean... Hey, what's going on, Fisk? Whiffed the timing. As always, I find myself wishing there were subtitles in this game. I love Blake's stupid asides. Honestly, not a lot of them even come up with how we play when we're speedrunning. Usually you don't really hear them unless you're trying to like mumble around and activate stuff before you have the means to do so. He's got about like, I was actually digging through the files earlier because I was trying to find some sound effects to use for the theme transition, and he has many line reads for, damn, I need an engineer. God damn it, looks like I need an engineer. That sort of thing. Like 100 line reads. Enough that I could conceivably put them all on a button and play them at random. definitely not the worst idea. I might do that. I'm making pretty good headway on having a jack button. Speaking of people who have tons and tons of line reads of otherwise inane things. Is that thing gonna die at some point? There it goes. Okay, it's time for the meat room. There we go. Tasty, delicious meat. Huh? Making something?
I'll find a way around.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna die here. All right, look, I'm okay.
Dixon?
Okay.
Go on. Come on. Switch. Dixon, go to the switch. Look at this fucking guy. My god.
Okay. We got company.
You better not have company, Dixon. Oh, thank God. Okay, everybody cross your fingers. Shit, I missed. That's never happened before. I don't think I've ever missed that. This is what I get for being like, oh, I'm not playing any worse when I'm drunk. Extremely fucking black and white shot of Robert Downey looking at the camera. He was playing worse.
Okay.
We do not have company, Dixon. Do not worry about it. Into the elevator, and oh boy, we are at like 55-ish seconds over. Jesus. So long, Dixon. I think it was definitely the fight in the radio room. That was sloppier than usual. I don't think I've ever been happy with how that fight's gone. I can't think of a single time we've gone through that and my immediate thought has been something to the effect of, hey, that went really nice. I think like once we managed to trap them both in the room, but even then, it didn't save time. It was just slightly neater. It was not the careful ballet dance that this level is. think I've said before that the Strata Lab is my favorite level. I think my favorite level might actually be this one. Because this just goes. Ah, fucking Powell. This level just goes once you get into it. Just keep moving, pal. Don't even look back. Just keep on walking. Please come inside. Please come inside. Thank you. Go to security access. Door close. I don't know why the door isn't closing. Please get out of there. I will seal you in one of these days. One of these days, pal, you're gonna live in there forever. And as you can see, as you have seen every other time we've run through this area, setting off the alarm and spawning the reinforcements does not matter, because there's so many things around that they're all infighting, or at least the packs of them that would matter are infighting. I don't know why I bothered course correcting for that one. The shotgun ammo was worth it, though. And onwards to the airfield. Somehow Powell lives. Don't know how that happened. Soldier, I explicitly left you behind to die. What are you doing here? Ugh. 20 seconds on that one. After I talked up how much of a delicate ballet dance that level was, I go and get like plus 20. Folks, it really do be like that. Hey, tell you what though, purely on the metric of snack packs, we are doing beautifully. No reason to get sloppy though. I love their low frame rate LOD models. It's very good. Just walking in the distance like a Cuphead sprite. Well, good luck, pal. Let me know how it goes. feel like the hangar's closing really ought to be accompanied by an alarm. I don't know why it's not. Also, I hadn't really noticed this before, but the hangars use the same textures as the cargo containers you find out in the cold. Same corrugated metal texture. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. One side, please. Coming through. One side, please.
Get me a weapon.
And now we enter the gauntlet. Well, we enter the antechamber to the gauntlet. We'll be entering the gauntlet itself shortly. We are already quite over time, so I'm going to grab the extra stun grenade just to be 100% certain we get a clear at the end. We are probably not even going to need it, but all the same. It's nice to have. It is nice to have more resources than you need. When you need it and don't have it, you sing a different tune. I mistimed my reload. Mistimed another reload. Not exactly a top form, but what are you gonna do? Excuse me. One side, please. There you go. Got 2 left as a spare. Okay. Stoles is great. I'm glad he Christ. I'm glad he technically survives the game.
Yes, sir.
If only because we sequence break the bit where he's supposed to die. Oh, everybody listen.
I need an engineer.
There's one of them. God damn it. Need an engineer.
Yes, sir.
Shit, wrong way. Whatever. What are you gonna do? It's forward left, not forward right. Let's summon the mans real quick. Mans have been summoned. Grab some extra snacks. Yeah, get out of my way. Come on. There it goes. I require stun grenades. I require high explosives for an alternate strategy. Okay, the escape. 5 snack packs. Doable. We've gotten through this with 0 snack packs, although it was very fraught. You know, the thing that fucks me up the most in here, the steam jets are still happening. If the pipes are bursting, shouldn't those be off? If it weren't for those little fucking steam jets, I could full speed through this. More or less. I would still have to stop for a couple of these explosions. That's probably the most mild haircut we've gotten. Okay. So long, suckers. I'm not even gonna bother with the taser. It doesn't even slow these fuckers down. Only thing that matters is getting in the elevator. Coming for you, Whitey. Alright, everybody form up. Got them. Got them. Got him. Got him. Perfect. That one just got a flamethrower. He's not even a threat to us. We may need to engage in a sniper duel. Hang on. Shit, wrong button. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm getting some weird input lag with the sniper rifle, and I don't know why. Usually, that's reserved for the shotgun. Sometimes the pistol as well. But we'll do that thing where you mash the button and fucking nothing happens. Oh hey, I just noticed we got a gold time on the escape. Nice. We've gotten the escape down to pretty much a science at this point. I mean, to the point where, again, we completed it without snack packs or any kinds of weapons. Or at least without starting weapons. Not really much of a distinction there because it doesn't really give you any. Alright, now it's time to kill Whitey. I found something interesting in the files while I was looking around for sound effects. Apparently this game was going to have a tranquilizer gun at some point. There are sounds for the weapon firing and for its projectiles. I couldn't find any textures for it though. At some point they were planning to have the taser be complemented by another non-lethal weapon. Don't know why. I suppose in the sense that you're supposed to use the taser to disarm squad mates that become suspicious. I guess that was something from the design when they were thinking more along the lines of having like more persistent squad mates and like an open map. It might be necessary to take someone out non-lethally. But not in the finished game. Here we solve all of our problems with gun, and if that don't work, use more gun.
Excellent timing there, pilot. Early retirement from Gen Inc.
46,
No,
46.
not exactly.
Not happy
We're
with
back from an extended Arctic vacation.
Uh-huh. So what's your name, smartass?
McCready. R.J. McCready. U.S. Outpost 131.
That's him, that's Kurt Russell. It's not actually Kurt Russell. Oh, I found the credits music in the resource files. Cannot for the life of me figure out why it doesn't play. Although for some reason I had always been under the impression that the version of the song After Me by Saliva that plays during the credits for the game was not the album version. I don't know why I thought that, because no, it is definitely the album version. I don't know where I got the idea that it was some kind of deep cut, but it is not. It is just saliva-ass saliva. That is an unpleasant combination of words. You know, fun story of dirtbag young me back in the early 2000s. I didn't play this game until, like, let's see. I played it around 05, I want to say. I had the PC version. I didn't play the Xbox version when it came out because I didn't have an Xbox. But around the time this came out, I was really big into Saliva because I was a young person in the early 2000s, and it was either that or being really into, like, Disturbed or Drowning Pool. I was also really into Drowning Pool. But I had heard this song before the game. And when the game came out, and it's like, oh, features this song by Saliva, I, back in 2005, and not quite having grown out of that early 2000s nu metal mentality, was like, oh, hey, yo, bro, that's a sick song, man. I can't wait to hear that at the end of the game. And it didn't play. R.I.P. Early 2000s cow. You had shit taste in music. I mean, Body still does kind of slap, but beyond that. Exactly. God, you know how I got into Saliva in the early 2000s? I had a CD that was the soundtrack, like the orchestration, and songs quote unquote inspired by the first Resident Evil movie. So it had the actual movie soundtrack that was by Marilyn Manson, I believe. And then it just had a whole bunch of new metal, one of which played during the credits of the first Resident Evil movie, and the rest of it was just like, hey, what if we got Crystal Method on here? And one of those was a song by Saliva, I believe. And I was like, hey, this sounds pretty sick. I'm gonna look up what else they did. Because it's the early 2000s, and I'll never grow out of this. Wow, topical. The song After Me was performed by Saliva, courtesy of Island Records. All personalities' voices are impersonated. They got Saliva, but they could not get Kurt Russell. Alas. I wonder if there's anything at that website anymore, thethinggames.com. Games, plural, because when this came out, they still had ambitions to make that sequel they were plotting. It's a shame they never got a chance to make it, because it looked promising. Like, it looked like they were still missing the point, but it looked like they had the resources to miss the point in a much more spectacular way than they did in their first attempt here. Would have been a good time. It would have been fun to see Germa play that 20 years later like this one. So, let me think. We've been going for a little over an hour. It's about 9 o'clock. Don't think I have enough of a run in me. I don't think I do. And I don't... We could play some more Tron. I was having a great time with Tron last time. I do also kind of want to play some more Doom, though. I'm gonna take a short break and ruminate over that.
I will be right back. There might actually be one of those. I don't know. There it goes. Is my mic already on? I lost track of where the toggle was. You'll be displeased to hear I thought of a much worse idea for what we can do next. Just a really, really awful idea. I need to go into studio mode real quick. I need to change some stuff around here. And let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. And, let's see. Label, other label. Move that to mainstream. There it is. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put this over here. Great. Okay, that looks perfect. Alright, exiting studio mode. There we go. I figured out something much worse that we could do. And what we're gonna do, instead of playing a game next, is we're gonna watch a movie. We're gonna watch one of the public domain movies I've been sitting on for like a year. We're just gonna do a screening of that. And I'm gonna finish my food and cocktail here. And then after that, maybe we'll do something else. It's only an hour long, the one I'm looking at. Let's close that down. Let's pop back over here.
Let me see here. Is there a category? Yeah, there is. There is a movie night category. Nice.